Hello everyone, it's me Clément. I'm making this video today in memory of a man called Torey Striffolino, nicknamed Krobkrua. Torey was a sound designer and music composer for video games. He worked on both indie games and studio games. This is his personal website and portfolio, and the reason why I'm making this video today is because a month ago, Torey committed suicide. And I was shocked to learn that accidentally a few weeks ago by clicking on his Discord profile and seeing the goodbye letter attached there. He had also made the announcement publicly on LinkedIn and shared also the goodbye letter there and in other places. So here it is on Google Drive. And it's 17 pages long. I read the whole thing that night. It was quite a heavy reading. But back to the beginning. I met Torey towards the end of last year. He approached me, expressing interest and appreciation in my project Populi after seeing footage of it in other Unity game dev Discord servers. He joined my server also, and we talked quickly a few times. He seemed to be a nice fellow, and towards the beginning of this year, I approached him to invite him to participate in Bracky's Game Jam, the 2025.11. So that was about back in January or February, I believe. And he agreed instantly. And I'm grateful again for that. And we made this game called Full Right. It's a short racing game. The pitch is that you can't turn right, oh no, you can't turn left, or the car explodes. And I told him I liked the soundtrack of Mad Max Fury Road and the Madagascar chase theme from Uncharted 4. And he briefly started working on a chase theme, the main music you hear in the game, which I really liked. He also started working on a theme for the main menu, but did not finish that. Nonetheless, I was once again very thankful for his contribution. Without it, the game would not have been the same. And I remember we had a call shortly after I offered him to collaborate with me. I remember that day he was just with his phone, laying on his bed, so casually, but still listening and being very friendly. He seemed healthy and feeling good. But as you may already know, sometimes people who have depression, even sometimes severe depression, may not appear depressed at all. That's the crazy thing. And I had really no idea about that back then. Yeah, that's really crazy to think about. And yeah, so we did not talk much after the release of that game. And I learned about that, as I said, accidentally a few weeks ago, which is why I'm making this video today. So even if I didn't know Torey that much, and even if we only collaborated once, I still think that he deserved this quick video. And I want to talk about his goodbye letter. Now, obviously I won't go through the entire thing, but if you have the time, I would recommend you read that. For two reasons, or three I should say. First, because it's the last message from a dying man, and as such it has a unique social, human and historical value. And last but not least, Torey talks a lot about, well, as you can see in the first line, about capitalism and money, and he talks regularly about how financial hardships and life hardships affected him mentally and physically, and I totally empathize with that. And chances are, if you to watch this video, this can resonate with you as well. I want to make clear that I do not agree with some things he said in the letter. For example, I do not agree with his endorsement of China's Great Firewall, especially with the assassination of Charlie Kirk lately. But anyway, I really won't get into too much into what I agree and disagree with in this letter. I would rather leave you to read the letter and make your own opinion instead. But nonetheless, I am pretty sure that regardless of what you personally think about capitalism and money generally speaking, you will agree that life is hard for many people, and especially in the US. I mean, as you may know, I live in France, but like many people, I hear about the United States a lot through social media and the internet. And yeah, in this country and like in many others, not only poor or developing countries, life is hard for many common people. That's for sure. And he talks, for example, in the letter about how he once tried what is called manifesting after all those hardships. And I totally understand why. Um, he talks also about how his father, I believe, was suffering and he had to take care of him, and it was very difficult. Once again, something I totally empathize with. Anyway, I won't say much more than that. Once again, you can read that if you have the time and want to. But yeah, I'm terribly sorry to learn all of that about Torey, who was a nice man who hid a lot of pain. Lastly, as a game developer myself, I have to linger for a moment about the topic of game development and Torey's difficulties in the audio industry, specifically in the video game audio industry, which he talks about in the letter. And unlike what you may think at first when taking a look at this portfolio, Torey had many difficulties in his work and finding clients and making ends meet. And he was particularly worried about the development of AI. And one really disgusting thing he mentions in the letter is that as of today in the industry, if you want to get a job, particularly in a big company, a nice big audio job, you really need to know someone inside of those companies. Without this really good networking, you can't do anything. So yeah, so it's really so talent and merit alone aren't enough. And I can understand why this too was very depressing and disheartening for him. Yeah, so I wish for Torey to rest in peace, and my thoughts go to his family. And for any other game developers watching this, well, um, chances are, if you too are a game developer, you know that the situation in the industry is often complicated. Some of us have precarious situations, so we need to be kind to one another, and most importantly, to be fair with our opponents. Not everyone can have a job in the industry, um, and so we must be thoughtful about the people who may not get those jobs. There are many people like Torey in this world, kind and honest, but regularly put through difficult situations. And as a matter of fact, in his own letter, Torey made it clear that it was not merely just about him. So I guess that on that, we had the same viewpoint. So I think that's all I had to say about him for today. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself and of one another. Thanks and have a good day or good night. Bye.